Hey, what's up, my construction entrepreneurs? Tyrone Jones here. Whew. Today was a long day. There's quite a bit going on, like usual. You know, right now, end of the day, but I'm headed to the office to complete some paperwork. I need
In
to
1.5 miles, take exit 12 for Glendale Boulevard North.
I'm gonna head to the office, get some paperwork done that I need to get done, and I need to input, I think, one employee into the payroll system that I failed to get over to our admin girl to input. So I'm going to do that. But on this one here, I wanted to touch bases on, as we know, it's tax season, right? And by the way, W-2s to your employees were due today. So one of the things that we had a little boo-boo on this time around was that in the beginning, toward the end of last year, when we started to actually rock and roll, we brought on QuickBooks, right? Well, before we brought on QuickBooks, we was using a third-party system named Paycheck City. Paycheck City is a free service that you can actually run your payroll through. Okay, so if you ever run into a bind, you're not signed on QuickBooks, you haven't got everything integrated, you can run your payroll through Paycheck City, right? www.paycheckcity.com. Anyway, so I ran payroll last year through there, and I wasn't fully 100% involved all the way. I was just doing it on kind of like a little bit involved, but not really. I had some other projects going on and some other partnerships. So I ran through there, but when I ran through there, because which one am I taking here? Because when I ran it through there, because I should have signed up for the account, but I didn't. So because when you sign up with this paycheck to run your payroll through Paycheck City, it'll hold that information that you need to file your W-2s. Well, I didn't do that. I was actually going to input that information into QuickBooks, because QuickBooks allows you to enter in past payroll amounts for every one of your employees. Well, I missed that date, right? I signed someone up, had them working on it, and we missed that cutoff date, that QuickBooks cutoff date, to input past payroll for the employees to create 2019 W-2 forms. Right? So we missed that, and then now it's like, okay, so you missed it, what do you do now? So I really had to figure this out. I put like 2 or 3 people on it, they couldn't figure it out, so I had to literally jump into it, because you can run into a deadline and then run into penalties as well. So I did a lot of research on it, researched it whenever I could, read on it, and then I finally figured out. And I filed all the W-2s last night on the Social Security website. It was pretty easy. So I'm only sharing this with you so you'll know if you run into a situation like this, and you may have to take the lead on it. Come next year, I won't be touching that stuff at all. I did that because we missed that deadline, and it was totally my fault as well. I should have input that stuff in. Or made sure that stuff got inputted in. Either way, so I took care of it, jumped on it, input it, signed up to the Social Security website, was able to input the W-2s I created, was able to print it out and submit it online. Golden. Okay, submitted it online and print out everything and handed it out. So now the guys can run, can do their taxes with what they work with us, plus whoever else they work with the rest of last year. So that was good, but it was a hassle. Okay. If you got questions about that, you watch this video at a later date, let me know. I'll give you some info on that. But it was definitely nerve-wracking, time-consuming, consuming a lot of jargon. Man, there's a whole lot of jargon, man. Just a whole bunch of it, man. But anyway, got it done. Okay. Next, I want to talk about is the projects, right? Gosh. So I sent the demo guy because I don't have enough guys to spread around. So I had a demo subcontractor go to that retrofit job I just started, the apartment building. I got to do some retrofitting. I sent them over there just to remove stucco, because with these retrofit projects, like I talked to you guys, I had a pre-inspection meeting on Wednesday at Rosewood, and that was to deal with basically getting to know the inspector, asking them some questions about some things I wanted to do, how I want to dig the stuff out, and just getting their take on what they feel I need to do next, right? So just basically getting in good with the inspector. So anyway, meet the inspector. Everything goes good. Everything's rocking and rolling. But I sent someone over there because I had to send someone over there because I asked the customer for mobilization, right, of 14 grand, right? So I got a mobilization of 14 grand, and once you get that mobilization, they expect you to start. So I sent the sub over there. Sub goes over there, and he's a stucco guy. I say, hey, listen, I just want you to demo the stucco. But of course, I want you to demo the stucco as if we're putting it back, right? Don't demo it like, so that means save a foot so we can overlap it over the new. It's no problem for him. But this dude goes over there, removes stucco, and then a customer calls my part. Oh, shucks, this is the wrong street to go on. Whoa. Yeah, this street is not good here. Anyway, so my partner get a call from the customer like, oh yeah, why is your guys removing framing? What? Removing framing? Mind you, this is an apartment building, man. Right? Like that we're retrofitting. Dude, this dude is up there removing framing. We was like, what in the world? Dude, I fired that dude, man. Told that dude, get the bleep out of here, man. Why are you doing that? He was like, yeah, somebody told me to do it that brought me plans. Who brought you plans and who told you to? Come to find out, no one told that dude to do it. That dude, I don't know why that dude needed to be drug tested. That's what it was. That dude needed to be. That was crazy that dude. Man, this street is ridiculous right here.
Take the next left onto Silver Lake Boulevard.
I don't know where this thing is taking you, but yeah, buddy. Yeah. Anyway, so so that's what happened with this demo guy at this apartment. It was crazy. It was ridiculous. So now I kicked that guy off. I told that dude not to come back, so he didn't even finish. So now I need to get some guys over there Monday, so we can expose all that stucco. Once we expose all the stucco, I got to get the city inspector, the building inspector back out there, and I have to get the engineer out there. Now, with the engineer coming out there, the engineer has to do the observation. Basically, the engineer is going to tell me if I need to shore up the place, depend how I'm planning on doing the operation, or if he feels I need to not do the operation the way I have laid out, and I need a shoring plan to support the building doing this operation. And if it comes to that, of course, that would be additional costs. So we'll see. So that was good. Also, too, good note here. This was the first time we sort of laid out a job like this. So the residential project in La Crescenta, the one that's that I was at these last few videos. Okay, so that one, the way we got that one laid out, like today was the first day we actually got paid on that job, right? The good thing about this project here is the way we laid out the payment arrangements is we laid it out based on weekly, okay? Not based on completion, just based on a weekly factor, okay? But that means that we had to show us, a substantial amount of work done, which we did, and they were happy. But it was great receiving a check on a weekly basis versus just receiving a check on a completion basis. When you sign things up for a completion basis and you don't get those things done for whatever reason, then you don't get a check, right? And I keep talking about receiving a check every week. If you don't receive a check every week, then that check in 2 weeks need to equal up to 2 weeks of pay. Okay, so you need to receive a check every week. So we laid out that contract to where we get paid a check every week, right? So that was the good thing there. That was a good thing. Tell me what you guys think about that W-2 situation. Okay, leave some comments. Also, tell me what you think about this weekly payout and how we set up this residential contract to receive weekly payouts. Also, too, that job value is about to go up. We walk with the owners today, and they're just getting excited about all sorts of stuff. So we're about to add some more additional costs to the deal. We also looked at another bathroom. And then also too, I was trying to get over to look at a 50-yard pour of concrete, but I didn't make it over there. That was in Torrance, Pacific Palisades there. Actually, it was Pacific Palisades. But I didn't make it over there. But that guy didn't call me back, so hopefully I can go there tomorrow and look at that and give a price on that. But we'll see. Also, too, remember that video I did with that project for $225 million? I was supposed to get a portion of it. We have a formal sit down. It's supposed to be Wednesday. I didn't get a time frame, but it's supposed to be Wednesday. So now, I'm going to discuss some things that I'm going to be preparing for this meeting. I'm going to create a line card for our company that I'll be able to hand out to everybody at that meeting. We'll, be able to display our website, different services. We'll definitely go there suited and booted. I'm going there with the entire team. I'm bringing like five mofos in there with me. So I'm just looking to get at least $1 million worth of work out of this project. Mainly metal stud framing, wood framing, drywall, and that's what we've been looking for. I'll even do some trash cleanup, some site cleanup. That's easy picking, easy money on these large projects. I can have a crew do that. Also, too, I would love to get into some door hanging, door swinging, hang them and swing them. So we'll see what we can persuade this large contractor to get into. Okay, so I think the name of that contractor is Morley Builders, and there's one other builder that is with them. I forget the name of it, but all right, my construction entrepreneurs, I'm gonna let you go with that. Remember, hustle hard, then hustle harder. Catch you on the next one. Late.